Welcome to Sapphire Studios. We're completing work on the murals, which are part of the set for Ain't No Mo, which is opening here in a couple weeks at the District Theater. We are completed with one of the murals, and we're finishing up the second one. The two murals are basically two of the opposites which are being reflected in the play. So the one mural is of a dystopian America with the harsh realities for the Black people in America. So the imagery that we talked about with the director and myself to incorporate into the mural image, we've got a Statue of Liberty with a black eye and a bloody nose. We've got a tattered American flag on a literal burning trash heap, and a rugged urban landscape, not an uninviting environment, and then a sort of ticker tape from the stock market along the top to show how it seems that money is the most important thing in America over everything. So we place that across the top. It's also a reflection of some of the tribal artwork that we're going to use in the Africa mural. So the Africa mural is the ideal. Perceived or not, it's the option that they're choosing to escape America to this wherever their country of origin is in Africa. So the Africa side of the mural is meant to represent more of a heaven or an idyllic landscape. So we've got the wild savanna, we've got elephant, giraffe, zebra, trees, sunset, beautiful sunshine, and just a welcoming environment. We've also got the plane, which is represented in the offer of the tickets to the people in the play. And then we've got a city in the distance. And then over the top of that, we're laying in those tribal designs to represent the centuries of culture which has been present in Africa that Blacks may be wanting to move back to and connect with. This has the appearance, I mean, again, we're using symbols not to be a straight representation of people, but we want to imply people, and we're trying to imply like movement and migration. So this has a little bit more of it's looking straight at us, and if we can get it to sort of turn a little and be like in motion walking, possibly, or just like we move the arms and maybe move the head forward a little bit and bring a leg, you know, like it's walking sideways rather than looking straight at us. We want something that's like in motion to the side. And ideally, we want that motion to be going left to right. Because that moves towards the city and the airplane. That makes sense. So in working on a mural like this for the theater, we're remembering always that people are going to be like 20 feet or so away from it. So it's not about getting minute details right. It's about having it look right from a bit of a distance. It's part of the reason we set up ladder or scaffold to kind of look at it from 10, 15 feet away and make sure that our look is right that way. Right, there it is. I'm looking for the paints I need. So we're painting thin because it's a little bit faster that way. It's almost like a little bit of a watercolor technique. You let the paint show through in different layers. It gives us nice colors without having to spend a lot of time. We can work quickly. So what is already down was our first layer, which we just kind of blocked in highlights and shadows. Now we're coming back and furthering those highlights and shadows and creating a top layer for the skin and finish the look. So working on this production has been a really multi-layered experience for me. I think it's good to use comedy to get people to talk about very heavy subjects. In the theater, we talk about comedy and tragedy being natural opponents or partners to each other. And in examples like Shakespeare, he uses comedy to deal with tragedy, and there's always a little bit of both. So I think this play, starting from an aspect of comedy, helps to reflect the harsh, tragic reality of the Black experience in America.